Hi there, and welcome to my next video on my YouTube channel, Unapologetic with Lorelei. Welcome today. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to be able to show you in my walk and talk here, show you a little bit more about nature and the colors that are really out here now when the autumn is really setting in. And I personally enjoy that immensely. And yes, saying that immensely, enjoying, you need to enjoy that sometimes because there are other things sometimes in your life playing and that get your attention, and you might just, before you know it, all the leaves are gone. So I really make it I really make an effort always to do enjoy it and catch the colors and really let it sink in. And because this week was a week that made me think about jobs, how jobs can really wear you down, and it's not just about routine or bosses or whatever. It can There are different reasons why a job can wear you down. Now, I personally haven't had really jobs since a long time. Most of the time, I'm being self-supportive or having my business or online, offline, things like that. Because I have troubles with having a job, because for me routine sets in very quickly. And so this kind of thing for me here, doing my YouTube and walk and talk in nature, is just fantastic. And it's really well, it's not paying the bills because it's for free and I'm not monetized in any form of way. If you want to help me, support me, then by all means, but by just clicking, or subscribing. But that's not what I'm saying this for. It was about my children. They are both studying. Well, I have three. Two of them are still studying, and uh, yes, there is not such. It's a bit of a trouble sometimes for those young people to find jobs that suit them, that fit them, that they enjoy. And I'm not such a person who says, yes, don't be silly. You just have to make money and study hard and whatever. Because I believe in this day and age, you do have to be happy in your job, happy in the work you do. You have to be even happy in your study. I mean, that's an important thing too, because otherwise, why are you studying? But I noticed that those young people are not being always treated very well in their jobs, and by the people, by bosses or colleagues, or just the general vibe. It seems to be difficult for some people to set good vibes and feel employees welcome, and that's such a shame because if they have this kind of experience from jobs already at this young age, then well, how can you motivate them to actually go for it? Thank God I do, and they can also see through the things, but it's not always easy. And as I tell them, if you're still living at home, so you don't have the responsibilities for rent or buying a house or a mortgage or whatever. So as long as that's the case, if something's going on in that job, if she's toxic or not nice or just bores the thing out of you, then you don't have to stay in that situation. But I want to talk more about that. But in the meantime, I want to flip the screen and share this beautiful environment here where I am right now. And I'll do my walk and talk whilst I flip the screen. So I'll be seeing you on the other side. Right, here's a little bit of an idea you can have here from where I am at this particular moment. It's really, really nice out here. There's no wind. There's just nothing but silence and beautiful colors. Isn't that gorgeous? I just really, really enjoy that. It's my kind of season, really. I like where I am living here in Europe. I like the seasons. The spring and autumn are my favorite ones, actually. I like that. In the summer, honestly, I'm a little bit funny maybe, but in the summer it's too crowded. There's too many people free, too many people loose and on the go. And I like this. I prefer this. I like the calm and the quiet, and it does me the world of good. But coming back for the jobs, I have a talk with my children about it, and I have my own thoughts about it. That some jobs, they don't really break you all at once. It's not just an obvious thing that happens. It's not all of the time like that. Of course, that will make it easier to spot it and to say, well, okay, this is not for me. I'm out of here. So, but it's another thing. It can happen slowly. It can, on one early morning at a time, so to speak. One It can be one email or one comment from a boss, or a sneer rather, or yeah, something that can just happen over time. And then still, you let it slide, you let it slide, you let it slide. But it comes a time that it's just too much. So you might not even notice it at the beginning, and you think, oh yeah, well, probably he had a bad day, or had a fight with his wife at home, or something like that. But no, when it really happens on a regular basis, I don't think that's the right thing to do. And you don't, as I said, you don't always notice it from happening. And yeah, it's also the weekend routine. Although I must say that of lately I see there's so much flex working, and so much possible. It's not always a full-time job anymore, it's part-time. And that can help. That can help to break the boring routine, so to speak, that can creep in. Because you can you can be death by routine, if you ask me. I mean, not really dead, of course, but you can be really, really bored. So it's not always the toxic bosses, or deadlines or things like that, but sometimes it's just the absence of the meaningfulness of the job that they are doing. And especially, I believe, for a student who does a job, or for other people who have a job, or for if you're forced to take a job because of financial reasons. I mean, we all need it for financial reasons, but sometimes it can be really urgent. I have had that situation after my divorce. Then I just really had to grab jobs that was just not fun to do. But yeah, things need to be done. You have to be able to take care of your kids. So that's it. But it cannot go on like that for a long time, because it starts to hurt you inside, really. Because if you're doing a job that you do what you have to do, and you perform and you smile, but a part of you that fades away every day, a little bit by little bit. And that's pretty harmful, if you ask me. I find it pretty harmful, because you can tell yourself, as I used to do, that I'm lucky to have this job, because yeah, this way you can still build a new life, and with you and the kids, and for yourself, for the kids. But after a while, that doesn't do the trick anymore. You keep on going, but something else has to happen. And I'm also telling my children this: be aware of the signs that it's not healthy for you, for whatever reason it's not healthy. And even if it's a real job later on, after you finish your studies and you have a job that is meaningful according to the study you did, then still there might be reasons that you're not comfortable in that kind of business, because maybe the business is a type of business that doesn't really interest you at all. So then again, I think it's important, if you are in a position, to switch jobs, and make sure that you feel happy in your job. I think it's important. It's very important, actually. And as I told myself, and I'm telling my children now, sometimes if you leave that particular job, it's not just about the changing of the job, and that you can't hold on, or you don't finish anything. I'm not into that. I know my children, and it won't be a case of that. But they have to reclaim their energy, because they still have a long way to go, I hope. And why waste time, and waste your energy, and get kind of exhausted, and maybe other physical things can even happen to you, that are not so pleasant, if you're in a not pleasant situation that you're working in. So I would say, for you, I hope you are in a position that you also can chop and change whenever you like, or maybe it's not always easy, but when it's necessary, I hope you will pursue for your own mental health and your physical health. And I hope you'll be able to make that decision, and don't feel guilty for it, because my God, there are so many jobs and so many businesses out there that you can either set up, or you can have a job at such a business. But let it be meaningful for you, and let it stimulate you, and let it be a thing that you can grow in, and from. So that will be doing you the world of good. Because I'm telling my children also, and myself, because not every job that pays your bills deserves to cost you your soul. That's just where it's at. That's just the basics of it all. Well, I hope you can resonate somewhere along the line with what I'm saying, and maybe it's for you or for your children or for your husband or your wife or partner, whoever it is for. And I hope you can pick something up from it. And again, don't feel guilty for it because it's you, it's for you, and it's for your life. So, and with that, I would like to say I hope you enjoy the scenery and the colors a little bit that some trees are showing. Not all of them, of course, but this one for sure. So I want to say, have a nice day. Enjoy your day. Take good care of yourselves. Take very, very good care of yourself and your loved ones. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.